Yo, check it out, guys. We got a new story that just hit the airways, and this is involving popular streamer DDG and his baby mama, or the mother of his son Halo, actress Halle Bailey. Now, they have been embroiled in this crazy relationship where you guys probably know she just won full custody of the child and have a restraining order that just expired yesterday. So as of this morning, there was a lot of things that came about, especially yesterday, but this morning, DDG tried to get a temporary restraining order against Halle Bailey in hopes that she can't leave it out of the country and that he wants to get full custody at this point because she has been determined to be mentally unstable based upon these text messages that he shared in the case, which is some wild accusations going on. And as you guys probably know, Halle Bailey has expressed that she suffered from postpartum depression. She gave birth to their son in 2023, and they officially broke up about a year later. Now, DDG is basically saying some things that he was warned, which I played the clip previously, where Blueface was like, yo, when she don't get her way, she's going to try to do certain things. She's going to try to hold the kid against you. She's going to be petty.
Hold against you, so she going to be acting different. She might be using the kid to boss you around, you know, to keep tabs on you.
Matter. It really matters.
Nah, females are they petty, bro?
It is. I know it's all girls is
yeah, they all like that. It's not just one or two. All of them are petty.
And everything Blueface said, it happened. Because you can see in some of these text messages, she accused him of cheating, dealing with other women. She threatened to delete herself, all using these things as coercion tactics and tactics just to get him to stay in a relationship with her, despite all this craziness that this dude's been dealing with. Even though she hinted at, or she said that she was abused emotionally, mentally, physically, all these things. This guy right here, which a lot of people don't talk about, men suffer these things as well in relationships. And he's got some proof, which I think is some pretty damning evidence as far as her mental stability. Now, a lot of you are going to automatically say, well, it's postpartum depression, things like that. That's the reason why she's going off. That's the reason why she was threatening to do these things to herself and whatnot. But this is a little extreme in this case, because she was basically saying that she's afraid that he may do something to the kid. Now, it looks like she will. So let's get into some of these text messages here. So one of them, she was like, and this was last year in March, this is proof. You leave me hanging as a mother. You don't step up when I need you to. I am begging you. I just found out you slept with Lala in Mexico. I'm going to delete myself tonight. My son will not be around for it. I hate you forever. You can have him and let her be his mom. You guys heard that one before? My man say, I can't believe you're acting like this. She said, you put your penis inside of her in Mexico. Goodness. Put this penis inside of her in Mexico? She goes on, because I guess she's blowing up his phone. Answer the fucking phone. Answer the fucking phone. I'm going to try one more time. If you don't answer, it's over forever. I'm not playing, Daryl. I'm not playing, Daryl. That's it. He said, I just want to be left alone, please. See, men do deal with stuff like this. Usually you try to paint the picture that it's the other way around, that dudes is, and it's usually the woman say, I just want to be left alone. But she's going at this dude, basically saying anything to get an emotional response from him. She says, I'm calling for help. I have a knife. She has a knife, bro. I'm calling for help, but why don't care, do you? Okay. He said, you have a knife for what? Exactly, for what? And you got this, 4-month-old baby at this point? Like, what are you doing? So there's more things to this that's going on in terms of that. And this was an emergency motion that was denied, and this is what he provided. And there's other things that came up where DDG's mom was like, and I guess some friends, that she was putting air tags in Buddy's car to try and catch him cheating, tracking him to see where he's going at. And she even pulled up when he was at the movie theater with one of his friends one time. Now, it was a female friend, but she pulled up to the movie theater ready to fight, had air tags tracking Good Buddy. The first air tag was discovered in June 2023 in Daryl's Maybach. Daryl called me that night stating that petitioner Halle Bailey had showed up uninvited to a movie theater in Beverly Hills where he was attending a film with a female friend. So they've had quite a relationship, bro. And I know once this was happening, and some of this stuff was probably happening well before. And once you have a kid, bro, she had that leverage to hurt you where it hurts the most. By not parading the son off on social media, you can't even see it. And at this point, basically saying that you can't see him unless you go through a company that will be a supervised visitation for 6 hours out of the week. And you're not allowed to leave the county. Imagine that, man. Imagine that. Now, I'm not saying there's any merit, is or isn't any merit to all of this, but she came up with the chip tooth scenario, saying that she had bruises because something as simple as putting a car seat in and turned into a full-blown argument and fighting and whatnot. It's just too much. So typically in cases like this, a lot of times, if there is mental instability, that is grounds a lot of times, which I'm pretty sure his attorney is probably fighting for that, for her to get a mental evaluation and for them to revisit this whole situation with these new circumstances, being that she's been threatening to do these things and with a weapon and all this other stuff. Is just too much. I think there's reports that one time she took his pistol. She stole his pistol one time, just all types of stuff, just wilding out. But at the end of the day, I always say whoever files the motion first has the most leverage. And it was obvious that he wanted to keep a lot of this quiet, but this made it to the headlines. Now everybody knows, everybody's in your business. They're seeing what's going on, which is unfortunate that you get into that and you can't keep things on the hush. And the way the media is, obviously he's going to look like the villain in the case, especially when the person files first and makes these allegations. So it makes you look really bad as a man, especially this young girl, the Little Mermaid at this point. And you're a rapper slash streamer, and this beloved Little Mermaid, you were allegedly doing these things to her. Doesn't look good. But guys, let me know what you think. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Have you ever been in a situation similar to this where you lost custody over allegations or you weren't able to see your children? Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.